Greg Dortch now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They run behind center with Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second and 7. Play fake. Murray. They'll buy some time right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Murray now to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Leonard Floyd. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Murray off play action. Rolling to his right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Daquan Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Prater's kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 31, here comes second and a yard. To the air, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cards are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, It usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Connor on first down, working his way forward for about 4 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Now a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now Murray. Dancing to his left. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. Prater's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To throw is Allen. That's taken in by Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now Allen. That's caught by Davis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Still plenty of time and the 2 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10 now. Allen, first down. Here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing, Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Now they can only stop it once more. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And this is caught. touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. So they went to the big boy in a big spot late. He provided, and now they're in the driver's seat.
And Brandon, size does matter in this game. All right, you can go to the slot guys, you can do all of that, but rarely have we ever seen a tight end described as diminutive, right? We just don't get that. Big target, big catch radius, that gives you a comfort zone as a guy throwing the football.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Murray to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Going deep for Diggs. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. Back to throw. Allen. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen. Pass to the sideline and put it in. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.